Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as the French Commune. So things have started to really kick off here. We are now involved in war. Germany has declared war on us, and we are now fighting them with the help of our allies in the Soviet Union and Spain. But there's some other confusing wars going on as well, in that the Soviet Union are at war with the UK. They attacked Romania. Romania is in the Allies. But we are not at war with the UK, even though we're in the Soviets faction. We, in fact, have a non-aggression pact with the UK, so I don't know exactly how things are going to turn out in that whole situation, but for now we're not at war with the UK, and I am happy about that. So we are, at the moment, just holding our borders in Europe here against Germany. We actually seem to be a bit outgunned on this border, as it says here, but they have not yet attacked us, and hopefully they don't. We do have very high fort levels here, and we'll be able to reinforce this border with some of our reserves if necessary. We do have the advantage on the Italian border. In fact, it might be a good idea to even move some troops from here up here. We might do that if they actually start trying to attack us, which so far they haven't. We're trying to advance into Italy's territory down here in Africa, but not having too much success. Well, we have advanced a bit, but we're running into some resistance at this point, and I have some reinforcements hopefully on the way down there. Let's unpause and see how things go. In fact, the reinforcements, the problem I think is the naval battle. We did lose a large naval battle in the Mediterranean here, and in fact I think it's probably a good idea for us to move our fleets from the English Channel and the North Sea here down to the Mediterranean. I'm sure that the UK can take care of maintaining naval superiority here over Germany, so we shouldn't have to worry about it too much. So let's take these navies and just assign them all, I think, to... I guess we can't. Do we have to move them to different ports? Okay, I guess we can do that. And did we have a second navy up here? I thought we did. Maybe not, though. Should also assign a commander to this. We do have another couple of small fleets up here. That's fine. Expeditionary Force request from Republican Spain. They want to send 20 divisions as an expeditionary force to help us out. I will, of course, accept that. It sounds great. They're currently repairing, alright. So if Spain wants to send their forces to help us out in Africa, that would be good. Otherwise... Oh, Italy is actually attacking us now. Okay. Well, it seems like we're doing fine in all of these engagements currently. Let's just check some of them for example purposes. They have negatives from our air superiority and our force. We have, of course, the air supports as well. So we seem to be holding perfectly fine here. This one less well, though. Attacking from multiple directions, okay. Oh, maybe it's turning around. Yep, I think we're doing okay here. Alright, seems fine. Meanwhile, though... Yes, our reinforcements are coming around here, so... we might be able to start making more progress in Africa once they get deployed. Yeah, seem to be holding out just fine here. Excellent. Hopefully we do as well on the German border if and when they start attacking. Non-aggression pact request from the People's Republic of China, I will accept, of course. Alright, our fleet down here we'll assign a commander to. We got submarine attack. Sure. We'll see how you get along patrolling these zones. Have an ace pilot promoted. Few take as many risks as the brave pilots of the French Air Force. Robert de Montagnac, a skilled pilot known under the call sign Princess, amazing, has distinguished himself in not only returning alive, but piloting his Marine Saulnier with immense skill. Recently, Robert was on a mission over northern France and was instrumental to the success of this critical encounter. Held up as a shining example of French courage, Robert's recent promotion, has been highly publicized. Though the people may view war as more hell than glory, many are glad to see that there are still heroes to rally behind. Who dares wins. So I think this gives bonuses to his air wing. If we can find it, I guess he's probably a fighter. I don't... Again, this air interface is just perpetually confusing to me. I'm not sure how we go about finding which air wing he's in and what bonuses he gives exactly. But we can see that we are doing pretty well with air superiority. At least we're not suffering much in the way of attacks there. And absolutely fine in southern France, no attacks there, which is important for helping to resist the Italian advance. And we are still resisting it. Alright, we have prepared defense, which gives us extra defense and organization to all infantry and motorized or mechanized infantry, which seems extremely useful considering all of the defending we're doing right now. And we can go ahead and get Grand Assault, which gives a bonus to breakthrough and soft attack. Breakthrough is like the defense of your troops while they're attacking, which is, I guess, kind of a confusing way to put that. How well they're able to attack, resist damage while attacking, kind of. But it's not going to be too useful in our defenses, but we may as well continue that way. Cult of Arms request from the Soviet Union against the German Reich, Italy. Well, we're already at war with most of those anyway, so we'll accept. I think this will sort of merge our wars together. We'll see what happens. Perhaps not. I guess we just get to be in two separate wars against Germany and Italy. Or just the same war. Alright. Okay, we have improved computing machines. Which helps out our research time, so we're going to be ahead of time for this, but we can get the next level of encryption and decryption, which I think is something we should do urgently. Alright, you guys are headed around. We do have some fighters stationed down here. How is our air superiority? We have air superiority. Mostly because we're facing absolutely no resistance. We have no ground support though. What is the region here? We have North Africa and the Sahara Desert are the two regions we're attacking in. I assume that we have some airfields in the Sahara Desert. Or maybe we have the range to reach them from here. You are assigned to your mission though, aren't you? Yes, okay. Well, let's see. I don't know if we want to move any planes away from France because we need to maintain air superiority up here. We don't want our factories getting bombed and stuff. Our newer factories are going to be assigned to fighter production, which is what we want, and in fact we're going to fairly soon. Actually, it's going to be a while before we even get the upgraded fighters. Okay, well, as long as we have air superiority, I think this is okay. Although, I guess what we can do is redeploy some of these tactical bombers, which we're not making use of right now really in northern France since Germany isn't attacking us. We can redeploy them down here and have them help us out at least in one of these air zones, if not both. The fall of Hong Kong. Troops from the Empire of Japan have captured the British Crown colony of Hong Kong after breaking through the Gin Drinkers line and landing on Hong Kong Island itself. The situation soon became untenable for the defenders, and the governor surrendered in person at the Peninsula Hong Kong Hotel, where the Japanese established their headquarters. After a brief ceremony, a new Japanese governor was installed, who announced a new Hong Kong to the world free of Western colonialism. So Japan is making progress over here, which is something that we should be aware of, because we currently are not defending with too many troops in this area, but until they advance up to our borders, we're okay. Our reinforcements have arrived over here, so we can at least assign you guys to this line and have a reasonable number of troops in this area. I can't imagine we're going to have a great time with this many troops defending against the entire Japanese army. Maybe if we can fall back to this river or something. We'll see what we can do. Right, so our reinforcements still deploying over here. Victorious port strike, okay. Let's see if our air wing has redeployed. They have, and we want you to be assigned to North Africa, doing close air support. I guess North Africa, they can probably reach Sahara as well, but that's fine. Okay, still resisting the Italian advance without too much trouble, it looks like. So the question really is, assuming that we can hold out more or less indefinitely here, the question is whether, if they eventually pull troops back from this line, whether we should try to advance or not, or just hold our defensive position. I guess there's not too much to be lost by trying to advance if we have the opportunity, since we can always just fall back to here. Not really an option for now, of course, but something to think about. Alright, we're making some progress over here, thanks to our newly arrived reinforcements. And we are taking some attrition from being in the desert. I think our supply is okay. Yeah, we're fine. So the expeditionary force that France, or not France, but Spain sent, I'm not sure where they have gone, or if they're doing anything. They said they were sending 20 divisions. But I haven't seen them on the map. Convoy Raider, I don't think I have any ships assigned to convoy raiding. I guess we just got caught up in a battle with the UK Navy. Not against the UK Navy. We have more naval combat here. Against 2 Italian ships? Okay. So it seems like we have decent control over these sea zones, which is good news. Alright, the Germans have declared on Denmark, and Denmark has joined the Allies. It's just further dividing their attention. They again have us pretty strongly outnumbered here. Norway has joined the Allies, and the Germans have declared on them too. Okay. So even though we're outgunned here on this border, we do have a higher fort level than we had on the Italian border, so with that in mind, maybe we're still okay. Though we have yet to see them actually try to advance there. Alright, still making some progress here. The assassination of Leon Trotsky. Leon Trotsky, once the top lieutenant and heir presumptive of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, died today in a Mexico City hospital. He was attacked in his home with an ice axe by a Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. After a failed power struggle with Joseph Stalin and his allies for control of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, Trotsky spent the 30s in exile, living in Turkey, France and Norway before finally settling in Mexico. He remained a constant critic of Stalin and the degenerated workers' state of the Soviet Union. You can say it's barbaric or a fitting end to that rabble-rouser. I guess we should stay on Stalin's good side. Not that it probably makes any practical difference. We've just been pushed back a province over here, I think. We're making progress elsewhere. I think I might actually just call a halt to this advance for now. Let's delete this offensive line. If I can actually click on it. Allow our troops over here to redeploy without trying to advance. And maybe we'll draw another defensive line and actually allow ourselves to get some kind of planning bonus before attacking this time, since it seems there is some significant resistance over here now. Non-aggression pact from Denmark, we'll accept that. And same with Norway. We have won some naval battles against, it seems, 0 Italian ships. Okay, improved infantry equipment, which is just a bonus to our soft attack for various troop types. Still ahead of time on getting Mechanized 1. Okay, well that's going to be sort of a major changeover where we want to upgrade all of our current motorized infantry to mechanized, which is probably not the kind of thing you want to be doing when engaged in the middle of a war like this. So let's see, how are we doing on industry? Still a bit ahead of time over here. But only a few months. It might be worth doing some of this right now. I think we'll go with concentrated industry. How is our focus coming along? Okay. We're about to finish extend the Maginot Line, so that will finish out our defensive focus tree here, and we've also finished government reform and the industry and science type track over there, so that will leave us air focus or navy focus. And I think we'll probably choose air focus first, and we'll get a 50% research bonus for fighter models, so that's not going to be useful to us immediately because we're already researching the current model, but once we get the opportunity to do this one, which is not going to be for a while of course, then we'll get a big bonus to that. Okay, Maybe if we had arranged that in another way, we could have gotten our level 2 fighters sooner than we otherwise are. But that's okay. Still holding the line just fine over there. Okay, so over here, maybe we'll just try to advance like this. If we can take the whole coastline, we could cut them off from supply, but I don't think that's necessarily going to be easy or even possible. But we'll allow a planning bonus to build up there and could give us some advantages. Is there a naval invasion happening here? From the US? It doesn't really seem likely. Ooh, we might lose a battle here. We have extended the Maginot Line though. So that's 2 levels of land forts, I think all along the Belgian border. So that's good, that will help us out. We don't really need to assign troops to that border still though, since Belgium still is not in the war. So we'll get air focus. The immediate bonus will be some extra air experience and some free air bases. Okay. We will probably spend our air experience once we have the new fighter models. I'm going to assign 5 infantry divisions to this front line, make sure that we can hold out there. It looks like we're going to lose that battle, maybe. So they're attacking from multiple directions with a lot of troops against very few of ours. Yeah, they took it, okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but hopefully they don't advance too much further. We have free military factories, okay. How are things with our infantry equipment? I think we still have upgrade needs here. Or perhaps not? Let's start producing more tanks and artillery since we're in need of those. Okay, naval battle victory. Okay, let's just see if we're holding off any further advance here. Seems that we are. So just lost 1 province. We may try to take it back at some point. Alright, so we think this is going to be to our advantage, apparently. How much of a planning bonus do we have? This yellow bar is planning? Blue bar is planning? Okay. 42% or more in many cases. Well, we'll allow that to tick up a bit more, I think, and then we should have a decent advantage pushing through here. Naval combat. Enemy has air superiority somewhere in the Tyrrhenian Sea. That's not good. Okay, we're not facing any air attack in southern France, apparently. or northern France at this point. So let's see, can we... Or rather, should we even assign this fighter wing in southern France to the Tyrrhenian Sea? Well, apparently we don't have coverage there anyway. We might have if we move them over here to Tunisia. Or even just to Provence. Well, I'll move them there for now. So we can assign them to the Tyrrhenian Sea from here. But this leaves us without any fighters doing air superiority in southern France. So maybe we'll just split it in half. Both currently assigned to southern France, but we'll send one here and see how they do. Just fine for now, it seems. Okay. Alright, well, if we think this is advantageous now, even though we could get a larger planning bonus on some of these, maybe we'll just go ahead and activate it. Luxembourg has joined the Allies, okay. Which potentially means they'll be at war with Germany. I already have troops in the one province that I have that borders Luxembourg, so I think that's okay. I don't need to redeploy anything there. I should probably... Well, I guess I don't need to redraw the line, actually. Maybe if and when Germany attacks Luxembourg. And we are maybe losing another battle up here. Let's see, I'll assign a couple of Alpine divisions to help out there. Luxembourg has capitulated. Okay. That was quick. Adolf Hitler has announced that the cowardly Luxembourg nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of the German forces throughout the country. Is this great news? I don't think it is. Okay, our line automatically got extended there. That's fine. And I think we do have forts in this province as well, since it also borders Germany. But that may mean that they're intending to advance more against us as well. Why are we occupying land down in France? That's weird. Or in Spain. Oh wait, maybe this is the USA actually? Yes, okay. It's the same color. It's very confusing. Alright, I think we're doing okay here now. And we are making some progress in Africa, but we have actually got some of our troops cut off here, which is obviously not good. We're about to win a battle here, though, or hopefully, which should relink those back up. Ooh, we have low supplies. Which is not good. Alright, that's the one that we have cut off. That makes sense. Okay. Well... that should get taken care of, and hopefully we can continue our advance. We're about out of time for this episode, though, so I'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.